now to meet more of the stars of New Ireland TV. Roadie TV is the brainchild of Fintona man Sean McQuaid. It is one of the leading live music brands across Ireland, showcasing a massive array of talent from right across the island.
Hey, Sean McQuaid, welcome to New Ireland TV. How are you today?
All's good, all's good.
The intimate settings of the musicians, coupled with stunning visuals, allows for a fantastic showcase to some of Ireland's best up-and-coming artists.
Roadie TV started that, it's coming on 6 years now, so it has. It's a music show that is on the road around Ireland and beyond, focusing on upcoming artists and bands, who are only starting out. So that's what's based on Roadie TV. Those will be a lot of research involved, mainly through Facebook and Instagram. Whoever has followed my page, that's where I'll go to as such, and just go down every name until I see a picture of a guitar and it's like, oh, must be a singer. So that's there's not much to it. I guess that's the process. I just going through every name. It's just by luck as such. So I get in contact with that person, and usually they're over the moon about it. So it's good to see them giving a bit of hope. Gives them a chance to perform in front of an audience. What really stands out for me was either like they have a live performance of them playing on their profile picture, and also they always add music to the end of their name, which always is a big clue. Sometimes I never liked it because it looked kind of unprofessional in a sense. You never see Garth Brooks music. It looks like a cover band, but it helps for me.
Hosted largely on YouTube, but with selected videos shown on New Ireland TV, Roadie TV videos are renowned worldwide and get suitably huge viewing figures.
I remember my first viral video, and I'll still not forget. I'll be more well known for that. There would be the Ryan McMullen Streets of New York. That's the first viral video, and I would say the only viral video, But that day was strange because I was booked to do these gigs every couple of months, and this boy Ryan McMullen, who I've never heard of, I was like, he was on and I had to film him. I was like, alright, okay. And when I got there, it was a bit strange, the atmosphere. Like, you swear the Beatles was on stage, and the girls in the front row were just going crazy for this guy. And I was like, okay, there must be something to this boy. So I filmed his whole gig, and there's one song he done was Streets of New York, which was beautiful. So I stuck that up, and I remember going to the cinema, and my phone was going crazy in my pocket. And I was like, once I got out of the cinema, then I just seen the video blew up. It was like 1 million views or something in a space of half an hour, And I was like, and there wasn't stopping either. I was like, this is crazy, So it was good to see that there, and it was good to, and I think his career then just shot up from there too, and mine. I never even met him until I done a festival in Donegal. It was Oak Festival, and he was performing, and that was the first time we actually met. So it was only briefly for 5 minutes, but we eventually got to meet after 3 years when the video got released. No, like that was the strange thing about it. You don't actually face the people, but viral videos are strange. As we were speaking about the Charlie Bit My Finger, it's just a simple wee video, but if you hit it at the right time, and it's just, with cover songs, everybody knows that song, and it relates to that person, and it's easier sung as well, so like it really showcases that person's voice and talent. But
Sean has also run into his own difficulties with our old friend intellectual property.
Recently, again with social media, copyrights, it does be flagged and doesn't really get shown. So I do encourage ones with original music. I've always encouraged ones with original music because that's where people get recognized as well. From record labels to managers, that's what they look for. If you're ever taking it seriously, if that's where you want to start writing music, because that's what they're looking for. I never done this for money, or that was never my mindset at all. I dropped out of college, and this is the project that I jumped onto. I always wanted to start a music show, so that's where it kind of came from. you know, because I was a dropout, you know. So, but it was a blessing in disguise because it just kept motoring on and kept filming until it stuck, you know.
And as a music host himself, is there any shows he likes to watch?
Yeah, Juno's Holland, but the main inspiration was from a show called Balcony TV. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
I've seen a few of them, yeah.
Yeah, so that was that started in Dublin, so I had, and it went worldwide. You know, like as far as Spain and Australia, you know, all those countries. And as I say, the guy, he just started filming on his balcony, and he just kept doing that, and it just steamrolled into this massive show. So that was the kind of inspiration from that. It just got everybody involved, from sound recorders to producers, directors, you know, so it kind of helped everybody else in that sector as well to start off from. You know, like if you're only starting out directing, you can go and do Balcony TV and you'd be credited for it as well. So it was good boosts for that sector as well.
It seems counterintuitive that a rural village like Fintona would play host to such a vibrant cultural moment, but Sean built his brand from the ground up in his hometown.
Very quiet, even to this day it's a bit quiet, you know, so things haven't gone back to normal as such, but are we getting there?
Getting there, yeah. Well, it's quite fine anyway.
Yeah.
But there's usually plenty of pubs and whatnot that you can go to.
Well, nighttime has gotten a wee bit louder now, so it has, so. See, like, Oma used to be it was well known for the music, but it has slacked, I've noticed, over time. You know, I don't think people are given enough opportunity, you know, so to perform. And, but there is people out there, you know, like Roadie TV is showing that there's talent out there, but they're just not being showcased.
For someone like Sean, who revels in the bustle of a live music environment, lockdown has been difficult.
You know, Corona really affected Roadie TV in a sense. You know, there's no live music, but this whole stable sessions was a chance, you know, to really focus on the up and coming. You know, instead of one's coming towards me, I was coming towards them, you know, and showcasing them. So it kept live music kind of going again throughout this whole lockdown, and it was good to see people's faces like they haven't performed in a year, you know, so it was good to see their faces, like them getting going again. I went back to my local shop, Super Valley in Fintona, so I was away for 2 years doing Roadie TV, but as I say, I had to go back. But I know a lot of singers and bands that went back to their old jobs. They had no choice, you know, so, but I was grateful for it. I know a lot of bands have actually just stopped, retired, gone, yeah, because of COVID. You know, it was they probably had their last chance, and their last chance is gone because it was taken away. A lot of ones have worked over the weekend, like their social life was non-existent. So now once the social life has gotten back to normal and they're spending time with their kids or family or whatever they had, you know, they probably don't want to go back to performing a gig, so I can see that there as well. Well, I know a band I done a few videos for, and they've performed in the Late Late Show. You know, they're going all the way up, but I just seen over lockdown that they just, you know, going, maybe it wasn't true COVID, or maybe it's just want to go separate ways, you know, but I would say COVID was a lot to do with it.
He recently tried a different approach to his videos, opening up more to his audience.
As I say, I'm doing a wee bit more different, like I'm doing more kind of vlogs and more behind the scenes. As I say, I haven't done any of that. I've always stayed away from the camera because I just wanted to focus on the music part of it. But as time goes on, things are kind of changing with TikTok and Instagram stories. Everybody's getting in front of the camera, which, you know, you can't hide away from that as well. If you're going to expand, you sort of have to jump on board on that and engage with your audience better. You know, so which I have gotten newer viewers just by speaking on the camera. So, and I got good feedback from it. So, you know, it's something I didn't really want to do, but it's something I have to do.
I was going to ask, did you get any good responses from that then?
Yeah, a lot of ones wrote to me, which was surprising, you know, so it kind of gave me a bit of confidence, because I wasn't confident. So I haven't done, you know, I haven't been on front of the camera in a couple of years, so speaking in front of the camera wasn't as easy, and what to talk about, and, you know, so it's kind of given my creative juices going again, you know, instead of just like going through singers and bands, you know, it becomes kind of work, you know, so now I'm kind of thinking of new ideas, so it's good for me as well.
But plans for the future are as horizon shortening as ever, and with enterprising custodians like Roadie TV leading our post-lockdown blossom, there's always optimism.
Well, hopefully down the line, and maybe once the festivals are started and once the gigs are started, maybe hopefully start my own events, you know, so it will focus more on new upcoming singers on a stage, you know, instead of playing in pubs, and, you know, because people get typecasts playing in pubs, you know. I know it's easy money from them, but, you know, you do get easy typecasts. If you want to go further in your career, you have to write your own music and get on stage, you know, so a broader audience will see you. So hopefully that's the future of Roadie.
All 275 Roadie TV videos can be viewed on YouTube.